kids and families. Whether you're watching this video as a review from Sunday morning or because you didn't make it here on Sunday, I'm just so glad that you're here watching it now. What you're about to experience is some worship so you can sing and dance and worship Jesus together, and then you will watch our weekly Bible story video. This video and the story changes every week, and it's the same video that we watch here at the Park Church on Sunday mornings. And then at the end, there will be some discussion questions that you and your family can discuss and dive deeper into the lesson together. I encourage you to do that as a family. Asking questions and discussion is how we grow in deeper relationship and understanding of who Jesus is. And then lastly, in the description below, there are some lesson bonuses like a weekly coloring sheet, and so I also encourage you to check that out. I pray that as you watch this video, that you grow together as a family in your relationship with Jesus. Take care and have a great week.
Sent his son, he's the savior of the world, and now we can call him friend. God sent his son, he's the savior of the world, and now we can call him friend. Jesus Savior, Jesus Savior, we tell everyone. Jesus Savior, Jesus Savior, he's the Savior of the world, Savior of the world. God sent his son, he's the Savior of the world, and now we can call him friend. God sent his son, he's the savior of the world, and now we can call him friend. Jesus Savior, Jesus Savior, we will tell everyone. Jesus Savior, Jesus Savior, he's the Savior of the world, Savior of the world, Savior of the world.
In the castle grand we prepare each day for the king's arrival in each and every way. With hearts full of hope and voices that ring, we eagerly await our coming king. Oh, hello loves, it's me, Patience. That's my name, but it's also a word that means really good at waiting. And wait I did. My king was gone for a long time, but he returned in time to celebrate. Hold it down, will ya? I'm trying to talk over here. Ugh, our kingdom celebration is a bit like God's big story. In it, God's people waited a long time for God to send the forever king he had promised. But it did happen. Jesus was born. After that, the celebrating didn't stop. Wise men came from far away to find the new king so they could worship him too. These fellows were called Magi. They were people who watched the stars in the sky, and because of one especially bright star, they traveled to a city called Jerusalem. The Magi knew that the great king had been born. When they got to Jerusalem, they started talking to folks. "Where's the baby king? We saw his star. We're here to worship him." When the King Herod heard about this, oh, bother was he ever mad. He was the king of Judea, and he didn't like the idea of anyone worshiping a different king. So he secretly called for the Magi and found out when the star had appeared. Then he told them to go find the child and let him know as soon as they found him. He was sneaky though. He said it was because he wanted to worship the child too. But that was a lie. He just wanted to hurt Jesus. He may have thought he was sneaky, but God knew what he was up to and told the Magi not to tell Herod where Jesus was. The Magi kept following the star until it stopped over a house in Bethlehem. They were so excited to meet the king when they arrived at the house and found Jesus with his mother Mary. They bowed down and worshipped him right then and there. They knew he was born to be a great king. The Magi gave Jesus some shiny and sweet-smelling gifts: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Just the sort of fancy things you would give a king. Ay me, Jesus is not just any king. He's the forever king sent by God. Forever means we don't ever stop worshiping him. He was king that day in Bethlehem. He's king today, and he'll be king forever. Jesus is the king we worship. And one day, everyone will worship him. Don't go celebrating without me. Bye now.